Today we are making a Italian Christmas tradition, none other than lasagna. I went on Google and looked up recipes just out of idle curiosity, and there were so many variations because it has such an extensive history. Today we are making my lasagna, very American lasagna, based on what I learned in culinary school in high school, and then I really just pulled this recipe together during my former marriage into an Italian family. So this is what I've learned, and I have omitted a couple of the ingredients that the Italian family I was married into had added because they're a fun addition, but they're completely optional and my kids aren't thrilled. So here we go, my lasagna. Now we have our ingredients, and we have stuff to make our sauce, our cheese, noodles, and for meat we have sausage and some frozen hamburger. We are going to start by mixing up our ricotta mixture, which we will stick in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, and then we'll start our meat sauce. Start our ricotta cheese mixture. So, first, 32 ounces of ricotta. I'm going to throw in. I don't really measure anything. I measure with my heart, as they say, when it comes to cooking. When it comes to baking, I'm meticulous. I'm going to pour in our Parmesan. Woo! Like I said, I measure nothing. Alright, put in mozzarella cheese. Woo. Oh, I should have used a bigger bowl. Oh well, I'm going to swap this to a bigger bowl. We're going to add 2 eggs. Whoop, let's win. And you really shouldn't be doing this. This is a bad habit of mine. You should have something else to break your egg into, just in case you get a shell. Alright, here I am, behaving better, but only for a second. Don't get used to it. Alright, now we're going to mix this stuff in. Now, I am a season every layer person. It's just how I roll. So I'm going to throw some herbs into this before I stick it in the fridge. Ooh! There's stuff flying everywhere. Hooray! Alright. So, throw in oregano. Now you could just throw in an Italian seasoning instead of the seasonings individually. I just happen to have a lot of the seasoning individually, so it's just better. There's basil, pinch of sage, pinch of thyme, because that's what everybody needs. Actually, throw in more. Everybody needs some thyme. Oh, it smells so good. And marjoram. There we go. A little heavy-handed, but it's fine. Okay, so we're just going to give this a stir real quick. Cover it, stick it in the fridge, and then we will move on to our meat sauce. Right now, just peeling my onion. And I'm going to cut it into a few little chunks, and then I'm going to throw it into this fabulous machine, which is just a hand food processor. It's a hand crank food processor. My sister bought it for me about a decade ago, and this is how I cut onions. This one is a Tupperware model, and I will never ever encourage anybody to buy Tupperware because it's an MLM, but this machine I just love. So okay, boom. Large chop if we want it finer. We'll just go a couple more cranks. And look at there. Boom. Chopped onions. No tears, no hassle. Alright, so I've thawed out the hamburger, which I'm throwing back in there now. I'm going to throw in my onions. Ooh, sorry about that. And Alright. And now my favorite addition is sausage. So I got sweet Italian sausage meat. Get the paper off of that. Ooh. Throw that in there too. And get our wood paddle. And we're just going to chop this up and get it all cooked and brown. Alright, let's see where we's at. It should be, oh yeah. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so now that our meat is brown, we're going to drain it. Oop. I'm just going to leave the meat-onion mixture to the side for the moment. Drain most of the fat out of the pan, and then we're going to deglaze the pan with some balsamic vinegar. Just the cheap balsamic you get at the store, not the real stuff. Nothing exciting. Okay. And from here, once we get that all cooked up, we're going to add in 2 cans of crushed tomato. This one. Now I'm a big believer in making my own sauce. That way I can control specifically the salt, as well as all the other flavors going on in there. So my 2 cans are no salt added. There's a lot of salt in the sausage, as well as there is some in the tomato paste that I'm about to throw in there. But we'll be adding more salt back in for taste. For the most part, I like to control the salt. Okay, so that's our tomatoes. Get those all mixed together really nice. I'll change to a whisk if this comes up here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now, again, this is nothing I measure, I just kind of wing it. I'm going to throw in a bunch of stuff, and then I'm going to taste it. If it's good, great. If not, well, we'll adjust. Okay, so again, start with some mushroom. And again, I'm going to be a little heavy-handed, but that's just because this is quite a lot of sauce. So, pinch some in. There we go. Pinch of sage. Oh, let me turn that down. We don't want it that high. We don't want boiling yet. Alright, that down below. Throw in some thyme. Come on. There you go. One time. Basil. And oregano. I like oregano. We're also going to add some salt. Like I said, we add the salt back in, not a lot. And again, there'll be more salt added in because I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese as well. And this is my go-to. Just a little bit of brown sugar. And there is a purpose for this, because I know a lot of people wouldn't think about it, but adding a little brown sugar will cut the acidity of the tomato. And I don't know about you, but I tend to get heartburn rather bad, and I love this kind of food. So in an effort to keep me and tomato sauce friends, a little sugar goes a long way. Okay. that a taste. It's not bad, just needs to cook a bit longer. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to remove some of this sauce into another pan, and we're going to just add a little bit of water to this because I'm not boiling my noodles. So that's good. I'll put that on the back burner. And now we're going to take our drained meat and add it back into the sauce. Okay. There we go. This is where it gets silly. I forgot the garlic, and I have just come to this realization, but this is not to worry because garlic and everything else can always be added in a little bit more. There's really not a lot of garlic left in this container. That's what's taking so long. It's ridiculous. Alright. Finally, here we go. Garlic. All the garlic. Alright, so I'm going to put garlic in both of these. Alright, I'm going to find that wooden paddle again. There we go. Give that a stir. Flying sauce. I'll turn that down just a bit. We'll get the heat going. Get the garlic going. I don't like adding garlic to the beginning anyway, because if you accidentally burn it, it gets that bitter flavor. Ooh, a lot of garlic. That's okay. This is a lot of sauce. I added too much garlic. I don't think you care.
Oh no, how could you? It's the end of the world.
Alright, and we're back. So, as you can see, I've added about 1/4 cup of water to the base sauce, and I did that on purpose just to thin it out a little, because that's going to be our base since our noodles are not cooked. So it's just adding a little bit more water in there. I personally like what it does to the flavor, so we're just going to pour a little bit of this in the bottom of our pan, and then we're going to start putting our noodles on top of this. It does not need to be too much, just a nice, little layer. Now these will expand to hit the edges of the pan as they go. In fact, these are even going to be slightly big in this pan, but it'll be fine. Oh, it's fine that I broke too. Doesn't matter.
Yep, they're still going to get used.
Okay, so for our first layer, we're going to add more meat. Well, not meat. We're going to add our first layer of meat. And yeah, I do put it in thick. It's fine, because I look at it this way. It's more substance, less noodles. But nothing wrong with that. It's your lasagna. You do it your way. Now, this is a good time to bring up my missing ingredients. So like I said, there are a couple of ingredients that I would not put in here that my ex's family would have added only, and one specifically, and this is the one I'm going to bring up, only because my kids aren't thrilled about it, neither is my father. But I didn't mind it, and I would do it again. And that is slices of hard-boiled egg. And you would get those ready about the same time you're prepping the meat and the ricotta for this. So I'm just going to another layer of noodles. Now these, since the pan gets wider as it goes up, these should fit better now. Lucky thing. Yep, Mr. Lucky is under my feet right now, hoping I will drop something yummy. So yeah, if I ever fall while making one of these videos, it's probably because of cat. boy. What are you doing? I don't have anything for you. You're not supposed to have garlic or onions. Oh. Caught in the act. Now let's get this finished up. Okay. Let's keep it up. Now, we'll make it a little thinner as we go up. Just a little. Have we heard anything from the Kevin monster yet?
No.
You want to try calling him? Because there could be a chance that he's on his way and forgot. You never know with him. Oh, we are literally one sheet shy of making this from one box. How crazy is that? But like I said, I got enough here to make 2 lasagnas, so I'm gonna do that. Wasn't planning on a lasagna video, but you know. And this is built. And we're just going to pour the rest of our regular sauce on top. Oop. I should have saved more sauce to the side for the second one, but I'll deal with that later. Okay, so now we've got it. I know it's a thin layer, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to cover the whole thing in aluminum foil and put it in the oven. About 3/4 of the way through the cooking time, I'm going to take it out, remove the aluminum foil, and put one more layer of cheese and let it finish cooking and make the cheese all melty. And now it is prepped. Our oven is preheated to 375, and we're going to put this in for about 45-ish minutes, and then we'll check it. Okay, we're going to pull this out and check it. Alright, let's see how we look. Ooh, let's not burn ourselves in the process, huh? There we go. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now we're going to add one more layer of cheese. Really should have had this already out, but you know, that's what editing is for. Look at the steam coming off of that. That's incredible. Okay. So, yes, this lasagna here of mine has been held in such high regard that my dad insisted on me making it when his mom died for her celebration of life service, and I have multiple people telling me that they miss it. Okay, back in the oven. It's gotta sit for like half hour. There we go. So this is my teenage son, Adric, who is going to try Mom's lasagna and tell her how she did. He is generally my taste tester around here. He lets me know if I'm missing a thing.
Getting a lot of that. I should have blown on it. It's good though.
Yeah?
And next bite I take, I'm definitely going to blow on it. But it's really good.
Hi, Joey.
Hi.
How is it?
It is wonderful.
I wasn't expecting to get both of you on camera. This is fun.
Well, you didn't give me an escape route in time.
And there it is, my lasagna, which I have been told as of today is very much missed. Take care, everyone. Forget the garlic. This is so silly. Baby,
Yes.
I think I need you to fight my arch nemesis for me.
A jar.
The garlic jar. You know. You know. It's almost empty. I'll get another one and then you'll open that one instead.